Hello, happy day one of Contemporary-A-Thon. So I'm bringing you this vlog update from outside for no other reason than that it's sunny-ish for the first time in a long time.
Hello. What do you want? What do you want? Looking for you?
Oh, come on. You're not very good at dog stuff, are you? So I have a funny story to kick off this vlog. And if you watched my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR, or I think I mentioned it in a vlog, I've been really struggling to get hold of a copy of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And when I was on my lunch at work today, I only had Muse of Nightmares with me, and I was like, okay, what do I start? So I checked Scribd, and aside from the George Nicholson book, nothing that I actually want to read for Contemporary-A-Thon. This dog is so annoying. Nothing I wanted to read for Contemporary-A-Thon was on there, aside from the George Nicholson book. So I was just thinking about my TBR options, and I had a brainwave. Okay, so flash forward to like an hour ago, and I charged my Kindle for the first time in a long time, and guess what? I have a copy of To All the Boys I Loved Before. So all of that rambling nonsense about not being able to get hold of a copy was irrelevant because I actually have one. So I have started To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I'm only 3 chapters in, which is about 20 pages. I just prefer to do my vlog updates in daylight because daylight is a beautiful natural resource and we should use it to have nice clear vlog footage instead of fuzzy artificially lit vlog footage. So I'm liking it alright so far, not a lot to go on. I'm currently editing my Tag Tuesday video and then I will probably continue reading, but I just wanted to fill you in, make use of this beautiful sunshine and my garden, which I never film in, but I am currently sat on a cold hard stone floor, which probably isn't very clean, so there is that. So that's all I really have for you so far for Contemporary-A-Thon, and I'll let you know when I have something to report. Hey guys, so it's Tuesday and I actually wasn't planning on updating the vlog today because as you can see I'm feeling very lazy and yeah, it's late and I was too tired. But I have impulse bought a camera. I did say on Twitter that when I reached monetization and 2k I was going to buy one, but I found a really good deal on eBay, so I have bought a camera. You think it's been used like once, and the person who has it just doesn't use it anymore because I think they are a photographer and they have fancier cameras, thought that they would use this one and don't. So I have ordered a Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. It's like the go-to vlogging camera, apparently. I've done a lot of research. There's a few booktubers that use it and the quality is really good. Emma Novella uses one, Storyglyph uses one, and G Swizzle Books uses one, and they have pretty good quality. And I film facing a window, so I have like natural light, and some of those booktubers don't, and they still have awesome quality even with like artificial light in, so I'm really excited for that. You will probably see a difference in the quality of these vlogs because the camera will be arriving on Friday, so the end of this vlog will possibly be filmed on my new camera. However, I just realised I don't have a memory card, so I need to go get one of those because I only have micro SDs and I'm guessing it takes like a full-sized SD card like most cameras do. The reason that I did just randomly want to update this vlog is because I'm reading... Yeah, that's just a white screen, but the To All the Boys I Loved Before is actually on here, just not great focusing. But I'm reading that, and just a little thing, this isn't in any way spoilery, it's just like not even part of the plot, I don't think. But as you all know, Laura Jean's letters get mailed out to the boys that she's written them to, even though they were never intended to be read. And her dad has been doing a clean out and just getting rid of random things in the house and taking them to Goodwill or selling them as like a bit of a declutter. And she's asked her dad if he's moved the hat box that she keeps the letters in, and he's like, oh yeah, I could have taken it to Goodwill because I took it with your roller skates. And it's like, how annoyed would you be? Like, I would be so annoyed if my dad was just like, or my mum or anyone was just like, it's like, oh yeah, I decided that this thing that you owned wasn't good anymore, so I just got rid of it without consulting you. I would be so angry. I'm 21% of the way through this, so about 70 pages, and I like it, but I don't love it. There's just things that annoy me, like she calls her mum and dad mommy and daddy, and it's like, you're too old for this, you're too old. And the writing style can seem a little childlike. And I know that Laura Jean is very innocent and nice and sweet, So I wonder if that's got something to do with it, but I'm not really gelling with it yet. However, the first boy has only just received his letter, so the plot hasn't really started yet, which is strange because it's only a 350-page contemporary and I'm 70 pages in. So I'm going to carry on with that for the rest of tonight. I'm not making a great deal of progress. I would like to have been like around the page 200 mark right now. But as you all know, I'm fighting a slump so bad. So it's not too bad considering that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to read because it took me ages to be motivated to read anyway. And I'll check in with you guys later in the week. Hey guys, so we are now on day 4 of Contemporary-A-Thon, which is Thursday, and I finished my first book. So I finished To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is also my first book I finished in September, so I am thankful that I'm going to have something to talk about in my September wrap up because it's been a rough month reading wise so far. I think I'm going to give this 3 stars on Goodreads. If I went into half ratings, it would probably be a 3.5. Normally when I give half ratings, it's normally because I neither really liked or disliked the book. I didn't really have any big criticisms, but I also didn't have anything really good to say about it either. It's a little bit different with this one. The reason I'm giving it 3 stars is because there are some things that I really loved, but there are some things that I really hated. So I really loved anything to do with the relationship and the fake dating trope. I thought they were super cute and I really enjoyed all of that sort of like cute relationship stuff. However, Lara Jean reads like a 12-year-old. The writing style can also be very childish, especially when it's talking about Lara Jean and her family. Like an example would kind of be how it sort of reads like this, where it's like, I like to knit, my sister Margot likes to study, my little sister Kitty likes dogs. And it's kind of how children write stories, and I didn't really appreciate that. I did think that she read really young. I also hated Margot. I really hated Margot, and I think the love triangle was a little bit silly because one of the people in it was never ever going to be the guy chosen. But I did think that the relationship was really cute. So like I said, there's some things I love, there's some things I really hated. But it was cute. It was a cute contemporary, and I'm glad that I read it because I have had this series on my TBR for quite some time. And I've come to the realization now that as it is Thursday, I'm not going to be reading all 4 books on my TBR. To All the Boys I've Loved Before manages to check off 4 challenges, and that is read a diverse contemporary, a contemporary in a non-traditional format because I ended up reading this on my Kindle, read a book by an author you've never read before just in case I don't get to finish Sal, and read a book with all of your initials on the cover. So that's 4 challenges down, so I only have 3 left. The next book for Contemporary-A-Thon I'm going to move on to will be Sal by Mick Kitson, and I think I can finish this in a couple of days because it's just over 200 pages, and this one is for the challenges to read a book with orange on the cover. It was originally to read a book by an author you've never read from before, which it still would count towards, and also to read a dark or taboo contemporary because this one is about familial abuse. So I'm quite excited to get to this one because I do love me a dark contemporary. However, I'm not sure if I will be starting this today because I need to stray away from Contemporary-A-Thon just a little bit, and I need to read a chunk of Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor because I am on page 274, and on Monday the read along that I'm co-hosting of Strange the Dreamer starts, and I can't read Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares at once. It is a little bit ridiculous already that I'm going to be reading the second book in the duology before I reread the first book, but I definitely can't be reading them both at once, so this needs to be done by Sunday. So as I'm on page 274, I'm hoping to get to at least page 350. So if I can get to page 350 tonight, then I'll be cool to pick up Sal, because as much as I do love Contemporary-A-Thon, and I always participate in this because I'm not a contemporary reader, I find it a really good excuse to binge some of the contemporaries that are on my TBR, because there are some that I do want to read, and I find that especially like the fluffy standalone ones I never get to. So I love Contemporary-A-Thon for that. However, this is a bigger priority because I had to read it before the book was released because I was sent an ARC, and also this is my most anticipated release of the year, so I had to start it immediately. However, being in a slump has meant that I can't read it as fast as I would like to, which is sad. I'll read some of this tonight and I'll let you know how I get on and if or when I get to sal. My only other plans for tonight, because it's Thursday, it's not a day that I go to the gym, is that I need to have a shower and wash my hair. I've been caught in the rain today and I just need to wash my hair. And I also want to play Tomb Raider because I haven't played it in 2 days, I believe. So I want to play some of that. That should still give me plenty of reading time because I have no other things to do this evening apart from shower. The only other thing I have to say is that my camera should arrive tomorrow, which means that the next vlog update you see will hopefully be on my new camera. So fingers crossed, everything I need for my new camera, including the new camera, will arrive tomorrow and we can test it out. I'm so excited for that. The first full video I'm going to film on it will be my September book haul, which has a ton of books in. So I'm really excited. I just hope that I don't have any teething issues with it because I'm not used to using a camera. So I'm hoping it's like smooth sailing, but I'm so excited because I've been watching other booktubers that do use that camera and the quality of their shots, even in low light settings, is amazing. So anyway, I'm going to go check on my dinner. I just thought I'd give you a quick little update and I will check in with you when I have something bookish to talk about. Oh, let me just 1 second. That's better. Hey guys, so it's now Friday and as you may be able to tell with the huge difference in quality, my new camera came and it is awesome. There are probably going to be a few teething issues, mainly because I'm not used to being able to see a screen when I'm filming proper videos. The screen just like above the lens is really distracting. Also, this has like a wider lens, so I feel like you can see the mess that is my life. But we're just gonna see how it goes and I'm going to fill you in on the reading that I did yesterday. So as I told you, I was going to be reading some of Muse of Nightmares. However, I did say I was reading to page 350 and I read up to page 385, which is the start of part 4. I was going to go to page 400 because I really need to like make some progress with this, but I thought the section 4 was a good place to end it, and oh my god, things are stepping up. So it was quite a slow burn up until page 280ish, and sort of where Strange the Dreamer ends to where I was up to at page 280, not too much had happened. Like things were happening between the characters. It was like very character driven up until that point, but the plot, you'd think that it would have ramped up at the end of Strange the Dreamer, but it was quite slow and not a lot changing. However, things are happening. So many things have happened that I'm like shook from. Like my mind is blown. My mind was being blown over and over and over again. Oh god, this is so good. However, as you guys know, it's Contemporary-A-Thon. This is a Contemporary-A-Thon vlog, so as much as I want to, I can't continue with this straight away as I would love to just fly through it. So I've now started Sal by Mick Kitson. I'm only 18 pages in. I've read the first chapter. If you don't know, this is about familial abuse, and it is about 2 girls who are being abused by their stepdad or their mum's boyfriend. And so the older one plans to run away with the younger one so that he can't abuse her, but it starts after they've run away, so I'm not sure how much of their home situation we will actually know because I don't feel like it's told in a style where there's going to be a lot of flashbacks. I am also going to say that it is very Scottish. It's really Scottish. I'm not a huge fan of, because as soon as I read some dialogue that's very clearly Scottish dialect, I automatically want to read the entire thing in a Scottish accent, but my imaginary internal Scottish accent is not good enough for that, so that throws me all the time. Every time I read something in Scottish, I hear it in Scottish and then I sort of try and convert everything into a Scottish accent in my head. But I don't really have much to say about this because I'm not very far in, so I can't really give a verdict. But I'm going to continue reading this, and then when I finish this, it's only like 230 pages, I will return to Muse of Nightmares and finish that off so that I'm on track to start the Strange the Dreamer read along on Monday. As it's Friday, I will be going to the gym, and then I'm not sure what I have planned for tonight. I don't have anything planned for the weekend, as in going out and doing anything, so I'm hoping to get quite a bit of reading done. I'm also going to be doing quite a bit of filming on my new camera because I'm so excited. Like, I want to film everything right now, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have time. But the first full video that you will be seeing filmed with this camera will probably be the do I have that book tag that I've been tagged to do. Even though I'm not doing much this weekend, you may see lots of B-roll footage because I want to test out my new camera, because I'm just so amazed with the quality. I feel like a real YouTube person now. I wasn't supposed to be buying a camera until I reached 2,000 subs, and I'm currently on 1,930 something, and also until I reach monetization, but I'm only 5,000 minutes away from that, which is insane. Like, I think I could be hitting it within a week, which is madness. Why are you guys here watching me so much? That's just crazy insane. But like I said, I'm gonna go watch back some footage, go to the gym, do some reading, do some fun stuff because I don't have to go to work, and I'll catch up with you guys later on.
Night is cold, but your heart's colder. I will wait for you. The glitch in your eyes pulled me under, but I will wait for you. There's nothing left for me to do than run and act myself a fool. No point in trusting anyone. Your eyes of diamonds keep me up. Never thought that it could be this rough. No point in trusting anyone.
Hey guys, so it's quite late on Saturday evening now, but I just thought I'd update you on my reading for last night and today. So I've only been reading one book, and that is Sal by Mick Kitson. I'm 120 pages in, so I have about 110 to go. So I guess I'm just over halfway. This is a stream of consciousness from a 13-year-old. It has a lot of survival stuff in it that I just really don't care about. So it's just like, I'll see if I can read you a section. Pepper collected small round stones from the burn and used them as ammo to practice with the slingshot. And I explained the principle of trajectory to her, which is that as the speed of the projectile drops, the force of gravity comes to bear on it, and it falls at a given rate per minute that is travelling with the fall rate directly related to the speed. So the slower it gets, the faster it falls. All of that had no punctuation, and it's just like that all the time, which I'm not a fan of. I'm also not a fan of like the whole focus on the survival stuff, although I guess that will say something about the mental state of our main character. There was a very graphic scene. You find out, this isn't a spoiler, you find this out right in the first chapter, that the stepdad that was abusing her, she has killed. And later on in the book you do have a scene where she kills him, and it is very graphic. She tells you how many times she stabbed him, where she stabbed him, where the blood was spurting, and all sorts of stuff like that. So I will say that it is very graphic, trigger warnings for domestic abuse, rape, paedophilia, familial abuse, and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, very graphic, and on Goodreads it is shelved most as a young adult coming of age. This is not for young adults. This is a very adult book. This has very mature content in it, and I don't know how it's shelved as that. Maybe it's that people have shelved it as that and they haven't read it yet, because this is quite low rated on Goodreads. But I'm hoping to finish this very soon. I'm not actually sure I'm going to get it done in Contemporary-A-Thon anymore, because I need to finish Muse of Nightmares tomorrow. So we'll see what I get done. I'm going to play a little bit of Tomb Raider now. It is late. It's like almost midnight, but I wanted to go outside and take pictures and videos of the moon, which I'm sure you've seen. So I've had a busy night. I've been filming some videos for my boyfriend's channel. I filmed 4 videos today. I have also edited 3. I've edited 3 and started on a 4th, so I've had a very like YouTube oriented day. Loving my new camera. Been taking loads of selfies, because what else do you do when you get a new camera? So yeah, it's been a very camera and channel oriented day. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go play some Tomb Raider, and then I can get in bed and read. But I just thought I'd check in, as I had some things to say about this book. Hey guys, so it is now nearly 9 PM on Sunday night, and I have not finished Sal by Mick Kitson. I'm on around page 186, so I have made some progress. I just haven't finished. I am very likely going to finish that tonight, because I only have like 40 pages left. However, the Strange the Dreamer read along that I'm co-hosting also starts tomorrow, and I haven't finished Muse of Nightmares either. So like I said, I will probably get this done tonight. I wanted to only update the vlog and wrap it up when I had finished this book, so that I could give you like everything I'd read for Contemporary-A-Thon, but I really need to get this edited so I have time to export it and upload it and all of that boring stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of reading this weekend, but I have done lots of boring like productive adulting stuff, like organising the Tupperware cupboard and cleaning my makeup brushes. So like, it hasn't been an unproductive weekend. I just haven't really been doing a lot of reading, and it was really annoying this morning because it was really cold and the heating was on for like the first time, and I thought, oh, you know what, it's like really fall now, so I can snuggle down and read with a book. Well, obviously, what else would I read with? But then I also remembered, yeah, except the house won't clean itself and the food won't cook itself, so you may as well just do productive stuff and give up on your cozy fall dream, which is what I did. But anyway, I hope you guys have had a great Contemporary-A-Thon. It has not been my best, but I still had fun taking part. I finished my first book of the entire month, which was To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and that completed 4 Contemporary-A-Thon challenges, which was read a diverse book, read a book by an author you've never read before, read a book with all of your initials in, and something else. What was the other one? No, it was just 3. Or maybe it was 4. I don't remember, but I did mention it in an earlier clip, so I'm sure you guys all know. But I'm gonna head off now. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you've liked this video, and if you have, then please give it a like and also subscribe if you want to. And that is it from me this week. Bye!
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you will go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.